If you are posting on social media trying to sell your work, your book, your art in any way, and you feel like you're just shouting into the void and not knowing if it's actually paying off, this is the video for you. I get this question a lot, and a lot of us as creative people hate the numbers, don't like the analytics. So I'm here to break it down with your social media platforms. So today in this video, I'm going to be diving into Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok analytics, as well as some general tips for you to actually be able to track analytics through UTM links and tracking links, which can be really helpful in determining where your traffic is coming from. So I want to start with that before we dive into the social media analytics themselves. There are a couple different ways you can track where traffic is coming from. The first one being through something like a tracking link or a UTM link. UTM stands for Urchin Tracking Module, which is not really something that you need to know. All you need to know is that it is a tool available through Google Analytics to make tracking links to where you want them to go. So what you would do is you would go through Google Analytics. Now there are thousands of tutorials, including Google Analytics has their own tutorials on how to use the platform. So I'm not going to dive into that in this video. But what you can do is take a link and use their UTM features to add tracking to your link. So for example, if you wanted to use a link to your website in your email newsletter and track how much traffic you're actually getting from your email newsletter to that link, you could use the UTM parameters. One thing to note is that if you sell direct through your website, this would be really beneficial because you could see the exact number of sales that you're getting from Instagram, for example, where you would use a different UTM link, or through Facebook where you would use a different UTM link and set that up custom. And then if you're selling direct, you could see exactly how many sales you're making. So that can be really, really helpful when you are looking to track your social media platforms and where you're actually getting traffic from. Another thing that I want to note about social media and promoting books on social media is that a lot of people will go directly to the platform that they know and that they like buying books from, such as Amazon or Barnes & Noble or Book Depository, wherever they're going. So one example that I wanted to show you is that a recent spike that I had from a TikTok video led to around 80 something clicks to my website. This is from TikTok traffic. And in this example, I'm showing you my Amazon affiliate information, which is another way that you could potentially track clicks. So you can see that I had around 84 clicks to my website, which isn't bad. I actually ended up getting over 500 pre-orders for my book that day due to a TikTok doing really well. And so I just wanted to call attention to that because even if we are tracking clicks to social media, it's not always going to be the most accurate because a lot of people will go and find what they want to buy on their own anyway. If I hadn't been paying attention to that video doing well and to those 500 pre-orders that I got, I could say, oh, TikTok only brought me 84 clicks from that video. But in actuality, it brought me 500 pre-orders. So as we go through each platform and their analytics, keep that in mind. If you're selling direct, of course, you'd be able to track that a little bit more closely as to how many clicks you're getting to your website and how many orders you're getting. But when it comes to selling on external websites that we don't own, it's important to know that your customers could very well go and search for that on their own versus going directly through your website. The other option for tracking where your traffic is coming from is using a link shortener, like Bitly is a common one where you can create your own shortened links. You can make a different one for each platform that you're using and put that in your link in bio. Then look at your analytics on Bitly and see where the traffic is coming from. And then finally, another option is if you have a Linktree premium account, they automatically create UTM links for you within Google Analytics when you set up your Linktree. So if you're using that on Instagram, for example, you'd be able to see which of your links are getting the most clicks and where you're getting that traffic from. So let's dive into Instagram and Facebook. If you have an Instagram and Facebook business page, you get access to insights that tell you how well your posts are performing. And there's a lot of vanity metrics in there. And vanity metrics are things like followers, like likes, comments. All of those are great, and of course we want to see them grow over time, but they don't always tell us or correlate directly to actually how many sales we're getting. So whenever you go to your insights or your professional dashboard, it will show you those things. It will show you growth over time, and all of that is great because it can give you some insight into the posts that were top performing, that brought you in new followers, got the most engagement, and that can help you create content for the future. But the most important things that I look at are the profile activity sections on Instagram. So let me show you an example. I'm going to a recent post and I'm clicking on View Insights. You'll see how many people you reached. You can see where people came from, if they came from the homepage, from people who are following you, if your post did well and showed up on the Explore page, which gives access to new people that aren't following you. So in this example, 15,000 of my followers were reached, whereas 9,000 non-followers were reached, which is pretty good. That means that new people found my post. What I like to do is look at my post activity. And you can see in my post activity that I had 237 people visit my profile, 11 people tapped on my website link, potentially to go learn more about me or my books. 6 people followed me since that post about a week ago. So not a high number of followers from that post, but not bad. And I know that people were interested in the book and wanted to go check it out through the link in my bio. So that's one way that you could see what posts are getting you the most followers and which posts are actually leading to them going to your profile to learn more about you and then clicking on that link in your bio. As of recording this, you cannot see those analytics for Reels. You can see some analytics, but they don't tell you the profile visit information, but hopefully that will be coming in the future. For now, you can look at your feed posts and your carousels and see how many visits you're getting from each post. And use that to inform your future posts, and the ones that are getting the most clicks to your website, you of course want to repeat as well. One of the main takeaways that I want you to know from looking at these analytics, posts that are promotional do tend to get lower engagement with likes and comments, but they can definitely lead to more profile visits and website clicks, which is what we want when we're ultimately trying to sell something. So keep that in mind when you look at your analytics and see this post where I was really trying to sell my new thing got way less likes than normal. But check your analytics and see, did you get people over to your website? If you didn't, that's a messaging issue and you have to tweak that and learn about what works to get your audience over to your website. But if it was higher, just keep that in mind that those non-promotional posts are probably not getting as many people over to your website. The final platform that I'm going to talk about for analytics that are important to watch out for is TikTok analytics. If you are using TikTok for your business, for your book sales, here are a couple important metrics to watch out for. Again, you could be using a tracking link as your link in bio once you hit that 1,000 follower mark, so that way you can track traffic from TikTok. You can also take a look at your viewer analytics and see age group and location to determine if your videos are being pushed out to the right audience that you want to reach. You can also look at this on your individual videos as well. So if you had a video go viral and you didn't really see the sales that you expected from it, you could take a look and see, was this video reaching the right people? And if it wasn't, what can I tweak about the language or the video itself to see if we can get it pushed out to the right audience? You are also able to see in your overall analytics how many profile visits you had. This can help to see if a certain video brought you new followers or new profile visits. And from there, you can assume that maybe some people clicked on the link in your bio because you can't see that exact metric through TikTok analytics. But again, that's why that tracking link can be really important for you as well. And if you want to learn more about TikTok analytics and the types of things to watch out for, I will link my latest TikTok video on the algorithm that talks about things like the importance of watch time for more views on your videos. I hope this was helpful in helping you learn how to use social media and navigate those analytics to see what is actually working well for you. I definitely plan to do more analytics videos on things like your email newsletters or your website. So if you want to see more about this, please give this video a like and be sure to subscribe because I am posting new marketing videos every single week. And if you could comment and let me know if you have a website and who your website is through, such as Squarespace or Wix or WordPress, so that way I can pull together some great analytics data for you in the next video on this topic. Thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of your week.